There's somebody, a woman that I know, and people have a lot of these perceptions about her. Some of them negative, some of them good, but a lot of, I heard a lot of negative.
I think she knew that she was aware, maybe not of everything, but she was aware of an atmosphere that had existed for a number of decades.
Somehow we fell out over I thought it was the stupidest thing. I mean, we could have a conversation, you could tell me my idea is not good, you could tell me that is a stupid way of thinking. I probably could have even taken that for you to look at me and go, I'm stupid, and I was like, okay. And the conversation just escalated until we were cussing each other out.
You know, the beginning was not, we didn't really get along that well, and we, you know, butted heads a lot. We, you know, it was ugly.
She married someone who was in the Air Force, so they got stationed in Japan, and they moved three and a half years ago. When I left, we can all kind of had that sense of like, oh, something's not okay. One of us is in trouble.
I actually got to see the other side, get to know her more and see her perspective on things, and it really changed a lot of the way that not I thought about her, but how people could get to that conclusion about her.
I was like, okay, we'll get through this like everything else. But I think we both were very stubborn, and somebody had to apologize, and I'm sure she felt it was me for whatever, whether it was cursing her out, I don't know, because we have not talked since that day.
Now that we're both adults, and I find that I'm much better at being an adult than being a kid, and I think that she is too. I mean, I can't speak for her, but I think she is too. Her and I have talked a lot about that too, and she gives, you know, her perspective on it too, and that's why, you know, I'll talk to her because I want her specific viewpoints on that. So, you know, it's good to have that, and
it's really sad because I think people sometimes aren't open with other people. It created such like this persona of who this woman is.
But some years earlier, I always tried to have dinner with her near her birthday, depending on her social calendar, because she was always busy. And we were having dinner, and she suddenly said to me, "They told me you were stupid, but you're not." And I just smiled and went on with the conversation, because this was, you know, our together for her birthday, and I didn't want to go backwards in time and dredge up people, places, and things. But in a way, it was a gift, because if it was a piece of a puzzle.
Because of our prior relationship, I mean, she could never talk to me again, and it would be fine. I still love her, and I still care for her, because our families were intertwined.
Being able to have a lot of love for someone who you haven't spoken to for years, who you've, you know, gotten, you know, physically violent with, and someone who you can still, you know, you can grow with and you can learn a lot from. And
It's probably going to sound a bit silly coming from someone my age, but I felt important, and I felt pretty, and I felt smart.
I called her on the phone yesterday, and she was having a full-on conversation with me, and I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I asked her, when you're coming back? She said she's coming back in a year and a half, and when she does, I'm gonna be the happiest person ever.
When you take all of those things away, they're just all so false. And it's really interesting because, I mean, who knows how, like, not only her life could be different, but also those other people's lives if they didn't harbor such, like, negative thoughts about that. about her, because it's just like if you sit down and listen to her, you're like, where are they even getting this from? Like, this is still a human, you know, with like feelings and all this other stuff. So yeah.
So yeah, her, my friend Gail, yeah, I would love to reconnect with her.
My sister.
Okay. My niece, her birthday's today. She just turned 9.
She was my great aunt, and she died some years ago.
I would say a friend, but an older friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.